morning on this very warm Friday morning, which is making my glasses slip constantly down my face. I don't think what the rest of me looks like. I've just walked back from a friend's, so I'm a little bit warm as well. But basically, this is one of the best charity shop finds I've had. You've seen from the thumbnail-ish. Here they are. Now, I know there's a bit of a thing, if we find a Sindy doll or a vintage doll in the wild, as we called it, we will put up, oh, I found a doll in the wild, because it's becoming rarer and rarer and rarer, because people realise the value. So they're popping them on eBay and Vinted and things like that. This is going to annoy me, my glasses now. I just can't stop it happening though. And I found these. Oh my goodness, am I happy. My daughter found them first, and she says it was like I was addicted to something the way I behaved. When she said there was a Sindy, I just like piled in the box. Bought a couple of bonus ones as well. And these were, oh, nearly hit myself on the face there. These were miraculously £5 each, which some might think, oh, it's a charity shop doll, £5 a little bit much, but these can be quite expensive. There were a couple of others, but I wasn't that keen on those. And I've learned, buy what I like, not what I think I can do something with, because I never get round to actually doing any conversions of dolls or cleaning them up or things like that. But if it's something I really want, like these, I will go through that process. So we're going to go top down. So we have a Sindy, a Paul and a Daisy. Lovely combination there. So it looks like we've got a little family going off. So we're going to go top down and have a look what I've got. I've not properly looked yet. Some of the outfits I think are genuine, some I don't. But that's the fun of it, isn't it? So come with me, top down, and let's have a look what I've got. So here is my vintage dolly collection that I was so excited about. Like I said, my daughter was laughing at me so much as I was like gathering them all up. She says it like you've never seen them before. But it's just because there is this thing about that is so rare to find them in the wild, as we'll call them. So it was exciting. Yeah, and I was like a big kid. It was so super exciting. This little thing I got here though, this isn't actually from the charity shop. I can't remember which video I mentioned it. No, it's the other video I mentioned it. It was actually my wedding anniversary yesterday, 32 years. And we went up to the antique centre because it's something we both like to do. And while we were up there, I found this. It wasn't that price. That was its original price. That originally it was 99p. Now wouldn't that be nice? But I did only pay £2.50. Which I think is exceptional. Now, I am likely to take this out of the box. I know some of you might be screaming at me for that. But I want these as accessories in my doll's house, so there's no good in the box. As you can see, we've got a little rolling pin, there's a knife, cutting board, bowl, maybe a mixing bowl it is. There's a little fork, a ladly spoon and things like a spatula, things like that. So I'm not going to take them out now. Aren't they cute? Aren't they so cute? I love seeing them in the box. I get quite excited, but I will be taking them out. So I'll put that to one side. Now, these are the dolls. Now, they did also come with, I got this little jacket. Now, I'm 100% sure this is homemade, but I thought it was so nice. I mean, the quality of the making, whoever made this, I don't know whether it's machines, if it's hand stitched, it's very tiny. I'm presuming it is machine stitched, but it's beautifully done, and I just love the colours, and I think it looks really vintage, and those great big gold buttons makes it look really smart. And it was weird because I got all these. The clothes were 50p each, so he threw that in. Oh, you can have that one. Oh, thank you. Like I say, he must have thought I was very strange. But so that's the little coat. And this little outfit actually came on our little Daisy here, which was way too big for her. It is a little bit grubby, and it is actually a Barbie outfit. I'm sure my husband found a Barbie. Oh, it's there. No, Barbie. A genuine Barbie. I don't know who from. It's cute though. It's like a little bit of a cowboy jacket looking thing, and sort of a denim sort of jeans skirt as well. As I say, a bit grubby, just a bit of a wash, but it's not falling apart or anything. So another bonus there. So let's get on to the dolls. I don't know who to start with. I'm going to start with Daisy first. I have one Daisy at the moment, and I said that was going to be it. But when they were £5 each, even though she needs quite a bit of TLC, I was happy for that. I mean, bless her. I mean, her hair has definitely seen better days. And, you know, as much as I haven't rerouted for a long time, I can reroute, and I am really tempted
to reroute her as a brunette. I know we saw. I don't know. Was it a brunette, Daisy? I think we always think of her as blonde, but this is gone really. So perhaps I ought to. I know there's better people out than me that do the rerouting and that, but I might do a video. I will consider it. I need to get some hair first, though. I mean, I have got some really bright colours, but I was thinking of doing her a brunette. We'll see. But you can see where all the holes are. You see these little plug holes. That is where the hair has come out. So it would actually be quite easy. She's got quite a soft head, so that won't be a problem. Her head's a little bit loose, which is, I'm not sure. But when I looked at mine, hers, can't even speak. Hers is a little bit like that as well, but that doesn't really matter. Her face is lovely, so she's got all the stuff there. No one's damaged any of that. There's tiny little weeny holes. I don't know whether that's in her ears, whether someone's made her earrings, or I'll have a look at the other one, or whether they actually came like that. The leotard she's wearing, I'm pretty sure is either a Sindy or a Barbie, but considering she was in this, there's a good chance that is the case. So on the back, let's see what we say. It says Model Toys Limited, Hong Kong. Now, Daisy is a Mary Quant doll. There's no other markings on her. I'm 100% sure that is what she is. I don't think she's a clone or anything. I do think she is a Mary Quant. So in a very baggy leotard here. Her legs are solid, but they have a wire running through them, and the wire has gone. Again, perhaps I was a little bit too excited when I saw them rather than 100% checking. It's gone, but it's not damaged. So, I don't know. If she's just stood, I mean, obviously I can't really sit her down on a chair because there's just nothing there. So, I'm presuming the wire's broken. But she is quite solid generally. So, I don't think that's much of a problem. A couple of little marks on her feet, but that's sort of... I don't know. I don't think the bite marks. It might be where the wire has gone around her ankle area that's caused that. But I do think she's got a pretty little face. And I think she needs to be a project. And I need to get my act together and actually do my projects. So I'm going to pop her there. Now, obviously, the first reaction was my daughter Charlotte went, oh, the Sindys. So, whoa, I was straight in. And then underneath she went, oh, is that a Paul? And I haven't got a Paul. He wasn't my favourite. I did have a Paul as a child. But yeah, he's maybe not the hunkiest guy on the block there, but Sindy loved him. And on the label it does say 1966 Paul, Sindy's boyfriend. That is who he was made for. I don't know. It says since I reckon this is from somebody's collection, you know. I wonder if somebody's decided to get rid of it and just decided to give it to the charity shop. Since 1920, page 223. Is that from the Sindy Bible? Perhaps page 223. I will have to look later because I've already took my book downstairs because I'm prepping for the Dolly Gathering at the moment. But Colette Mansell, who wrote the book, is going to be there, so I want my book signed. So I've actually put my book in the thing. But it makes you wonder, doesn't it? I don't think that's the charity shop that's put that on. I think that is the previous owner, somebody who's very organised and has all their dolls sort of catalogued, so to speak, which perhaps I should do. Now, his little shirt, I think, is original. Yep, no, there we are. It's a genuine Paul, a little bit frayed, but that is what happens. I'm not convinced his trousers are on the right way. Is that the way he wears them? Yeah, I think they should have been, looking at some of the others I've got, they're like printed pockets. But obviously it's worn away, whether it's been through washing or something there. But yeah, I think there should have been patch pockets there. So I think, yeah, perhaps they are the right way round. It just looks a bit weird just having a press stud fastening there. Shoes are his. They are genuine shoes and they're in lovely condition. I do have a few outfits actually for him. I haven't got a Paul, but I have actually got some outfits. I got the like the driving jacket. I really love that. I had that as a child, so with the fur collar and everything. But press stud's not broken. Quite often they will pull away from the fabric, but these are all nice and solid. So he's in great condition. His face looks quite nice. Some of them have got eyes that are in strange sort of painting directions. I don't know what they do there, but his seems sort of be quite nice actually. That was one thing I checked before I picked him up because I've seen some and the eyes are, I don't know who painted them, but I think they might have had a few pints before they did. But otherwise, he's in very good condition. 1966, he's as old as I am. I think he looks pretty good because that was the year of my birth. So I thought that was quite funny, 1966. I Fingers not nibbled or anything. Should we have a look at his feet? Does he have a bend on his knee? No, I think his legs are pretty solid, aren't they? Yeah, feet are okay. They all need a good wash. But again, not the end of the world, is it that? So that's our Paul. Although my Sindy at the moment got Action Man in her house, so I'm not quite sure how that is going to go down when they meet. And then obviously we've got the two Sindys. I think this one's my favourite, so we'll do that one last. And then we've got this girl. To be honest, the plugs, again, can we see plugs are missing? Yeah, perhaps I just need to invest in some hair and get my act together and do it. But to be honest, it's actually not that bad. She'd end up with two-toned hair. These are thin plugs. Rather than disappeared, they're just thin, which means there's just not much hair in each one. The only thing I'm bad with when I actually do one is I'm inclined to over sort of plug them, and the hair's like that by the time I've done. Her face is in good condition. I think that's just a little bit of dirt on her mouth. She's lost her eyelashes, but again, not the end of the world. I've never rooted eyelashes. There's a lot of you out there that do that. That sort of scares me a little bit. On the back, we have our Jen. So, what's that number say? I can't remember. 1077, yeah. And then the number underneath, which is on a lot of mine, because this is the era I collected in. Head seems okay. That's better, actually. I don't like it when the neck is showing too much. There was one there, because my husband says, why don't I go back and get it? But I didn't. And her head was all the way down here. So I'm presuming something gets broken inside the head here, and it's been pushed on, and it's eventually given way. Little shoes are a little bit too tight for us, so I'm pretty sure. It says Malaysia inside. They're not Sindy's anyway, unless they're the later stuff, because I didn't collect Sindy then. So she has this little dress on, which not really one I'd keep, but it's okay. It's clean. It's in one piece. We do need to take her clothes off because we need to check a few other things on her. I don't know. This could be something like a Poundland dress or something like that, but it's actually quite cute. It's not bad, is it? So pop that there. What I want to take her clothes off for is I wanted to check her hips, because I did slightly impulse buy these, just in case there's any melting, which you can get around the joints, which we haven't. Let's see if her legs are, well, they're not bad. And you see sort of the drop. So one drops more than the other one, because it is elastic across this point, which again can be repaired, but has gone a little bit. Knee clicks, what we got? 1, 2. Brilliant. That's 2 clicks. 1. Well, that was already sort of bent, wasn't it? 1, 2. Pretty good, because again, like our poor old Daisy, these can go. Feet, a few marks, nothing major. I don't think anyone's sort of gone to town on them having a chew. Arms and fingers. I always watch for fingers and toes. We do have, she's got a little bit of a loss here. That might be able to be worked on. I know I've seen some people have managed to repair them quite nicely, but again, not something I've tried. But I think she's got a pretty face. I do like her. I like the brunettes as well, because it's sort of my hair colour. So as a kid, I always loved that. And then we have this girl. Now, I think this is a ballerina. I actually quite like the wedding dress. Again, I don't know whose it is. Let's take this bit off her wrist. Oh, look at that. It's crumbled away. Yeah, I'm not quite even sure how it was stuck on. I think it was stuck on with a bit of blue tack. So there's this sort of very basic little flower thing going off there. I think it might be a blue tack. Look, it's all like disintegrating now. So it's some sort of tacky product, as in it tacks together. Not that it's tacky as in rubbish, but some sort of product anyway. And then we have... This is a Velcro down the back. So again, I am going to take her dress off. So I hope that doesn't upset anybody. But I can't see if she's got any faults unless I do. That's it. It's a pretty dress, this one. It is one I will keep, but I don't know whether it is anybody's. If anyone knows, because like I said, the later generation Sindy I didn't collect, so I have no idea. There's nothing inside, but it's relatively nicely made. Nice little bit of detail and everything. It looks like, style-wise, it looks like it's got a bit of age. So, yeah, you never know. So, let's have a look at this girl. These make me a bit scared, these ballerinas, because they're strung all over the place. So, we'll start with her face. She's actually got most of her eyelashes, which is really, really good. Face details are nice. Hair yeah, you get this. I don't know whether it's because you get breakage from being brushed or whether somebody's got a sort of I can't think of the word, pair of scissors to it or something like that. A little bit sparse, but you see this? That is where there wasn't hair. I know I had an issue with somebody who bought one off me, and she said, I'd said that all the hair was there, and she says, no, it's not. If there's not a hole there, there wasn't a plug, which means it wasn't originally there. You have to, if you see little holes, let's see, I've just got a funny colour in there, I don't know what that's about. But yeah, if it's just a space and there's nothing there, that is how they were manufactured. Some of them are like that and some of them aren't. You'd have to actually see a hole, you know, like we saw on this one. Let me come back to her. You watch, I can't find one now. Well, basically these, oh, look, there's some there. So if there's a hole, fair enough. The person has sold you a doll or given you a doll that has hair missing. If it's just a blank flat skull, it's not missing, it's how it was manufactured. So she has a mega flexible neck because, again, she's a ballerina. We have our arms, just don't know why her arm won't, I can't speak today. I swear this heat is killing me. I don't like being too warm. That's a little bit loose and I don't know why. We'll have to have a proper look at that. It doesn't want to go into its socket. But again, it's elastic all over the place. So she's got this mega flexible waist. Of course she has. On the back, we didn't look. It's got the same sort of face sculpt as our girl here. And on her back here, it says made in Hong Kong, which they were after a certain point. She has wrist movement to make her sort of very delicate while she's doing her ballet work. Legs, let's see. Actually, they've not gone anywhere, have they? Bend them. Yeah, they're not dropping down. So that means they're quite tight here. But let's see, we've got a leg bend. 1, 2. Oh, that's good. Now this one's gone. And can you see where? Can you see that there? That is a little bit of plastic or whatever these limbs are made of that is sticking through. So there will be a break on her knee joint there. That is why we don't get bend. But I don't mind for that age group. I really don't mind. I don't think that really matters. Ankles. Now she should have flexible ankles if she's a ballerina. And look at that. We have a point on our ankles. That's pretty good. Is the other one doing it? Yeah. The other one. So she's only got a broken knee. I'm saying only got a broken knee. That'd be quite bad, wouldn't it, in reality? But yeah, she's got a broken knee, unfortunately. I don't know if there is a way of repairing them. If anybody does know things like that, let me know. No melt around the leg per se. I think there might be a little bit there. But can you see how you've got this line here? It looks like sort of the plastic's sort of literally melted. I don't think it's bad. There's nothing there that would make me go, oh, that's terrible. And when she's dressed, you wouldn't see that anyway. So that's our ballerina girl. So we'll pop a dress over her like that, and we'll pop your dress over you like that as well. So for £5 each, it's remarkable, really. They're really good prices. They all need TLC. They've all been loved. They've all been played with. Of course they're going to need TLC. The hair has probably been brushed so many thousand times. Again, of course, we need hair replacements. And yeah, it's actually quite therapeutic, you know, when you do the rooting of the hair. It takes a while. I'm not so good at the styling, so they'll probably have straight hair after that. I ought to experiment a little bit. Obviously, this fellow doesn't need any hair, does he? Because he's got his moulded on hair. But yeah, that's about it. So I'm still over the moon with what I've got. I was so excited. Like I say, I was like a kid in the candy store when I saw it all. So I hope you enjoyed watching that. I hope you've got a few bits of advice for me or for other people. It's always good to pop it in a comment. There's something that you've noticed that I've not, something that I wouldn't have known how to do, or any information I've missed, or any information I've said wrong. Please correct me. Nobody learns unless they're told otherwise. So, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you'll pop some comments. Hope you'll subscribe. And I'll see you all very soon with the next video. Bye-bye for now.